Good afternoon and welcome to the second edition of the Coach Marchman Show for spring 21. How you doing, Coach?
Doing great.
Good to have you again. Beautiful weather. We're batting 1,000 on the weather. Two weeks straight.
Yeah, so far the weather has been good. So, but you know the rain's going to come, so we'll deal with it whenever it gets here.
I hear that. We'll worry about that when it comes. We'll go in the dugout or something and do the next one. Hey, Coach, last night at Brooks County in town, Indians are now 10-0. Run ruled them. Had a big inning there toward the end that kind of sealed their fate, but those first three innings, it was a good ball game.
Well, yeah, you know, we just didn't execute. We had several opportunities to do some damage early in the baseball game. We had runners in scoring position in the first three innings, and with less than two outs, and we just could not. We couldn't get the big hit. We couldn't move the runner in, so we really failed to execute. For half of the game. We were fortunate later on. Finally, Colby Bryant got a really big hit, scored a couple runs. I think he had three RBIs on the night.
Right.
And then after that, they just had a hard time finding a strike zone. We walked a few in. We were able to get some other people in the game, and that's how it got out of control. But you're right. In the beginning of the game, they gave us opportunity after opportunity after opportunity. We just could not get it done.
Yeah,
we just didn't hit it. We didn't hit it well at all, and we just have to be better.
Yeah, I thought we had y'all out there unofficially the first three innings, straining six.
Yeah.
I mean, that you get in a tight ball game. That might hurt, but we got away with it last night.
It's definitely going to hurt in a tight ball game. So we just got to be better in those situations. We got to put more pressure on ourselves in practice. We got to find a way to understand the importance of execution, not when it's 10-0, but when it's 2-0. So we just got to do better when it counts. It's typical of any sport, you know. When the game's close, the pressure's a little higher, and it's harder to perform. And the best teams perform when the pressure's on. That's just the bottom line.
Yeah. Well, you got it done when it counted. It's final score 13-0 last night. So that 5 years from now, that's all we're going to look back and see is that run rule.
That's a good point.
How do you feel about the region this year? I mean, you guys, with every game but one in the region so far, you guys have run ruled. Am I right on that? I think so.
I don't know that stat, but I know that the teams that are picked to finish higher, we haven't played them yet.
Right.
So we've played teams who are young, up and coming, and trying to get their legs under them. I think Eccles is trying to improve and get there, and Brooks is new. I don't know anything about them, and Turner's got a new coach in his second year. So these are the teams we've already played, and those three teams generally aren't in the playoff hunt late in the season in the recent past. Now, I'm not saying that they won't be or can't be. But that's just from history. Right. So the teams who are generally, Clinch is going to continue to improve throughout the year. I think they just beat.
They took down Lanier last night.
Beat Lanier last night. So they're getting better, but we haven't seen Lanier, we haven't seen Atco, we haven't seen Irwin. So the three schools with the better region records, we haven't faced yet.
Right, and the way this region's set up this year with the schedule, you can be on the top, and then after a series with an opponent, you can drop 3 games like that. I mean, it's pretty wild how it's set up.
It could turn around on a dime, that's for sure, and that's why you can't take anybody for granted. You got to expect your best from every team. And you just don't take your opponent lightly. You got to go into every game thinking that we got to play our best tonight.
Yeah.
And when it comes to Friday night, we got to play our best twice. So it's just a little added pressure and a little more demand on your pitching staff. But last night we had 2 guys get some innings that we wanted to get innings with Connor Nelson and Shikario Bailey. Both of those guys did an excellent job. I couldn't be more proud of how our pitchers have taken on the philosophy of what we're trying to do. Now our defense is starting to improve as well, but now we need our hitters to really get on board with the plan that we have for each game, and some of them are reluctant to follow these instructions. But they're going to come around, and we're going to find it. And those pressure hits, I think we're going to start getting them. But we got to work a little harder out here. to prepare for those moments and then take advantage of the moment when it comes our way.
It's interesting that you say that about the bats and the offense, because if a novice fan looking at the schedule see all these run rules, you wouldn't think it, but you see it like last night. Strand in 6, can't do that.
That's correct. So, instead of scoring 10 runs by the 5th inning, why not have 10 runs by the 3rd inning?
Get it over with.
And it's not necessarily about getting it over with, but it's just about the other team, either we're creating them or the other team's giving us opportunities to score.
I got you.
And then we're not taking advantage of those opportunities.
Right.
So, and just like you mentioned earlier, when a good team comes through and you miss on those opportunities 2 or 3 times,
that's going to be an issue.
And they capitalize on an opportunity 2 or 3 times, well, you're going to be on the losing end of that situation.
Yeah, and we don't want that, because like we just talked about, the way the region's set up, if you did that to an opponent, you could find yourself in a 3-game turnaround all of a sudden.
That's right.
So you
and that makes a big difference.
Beautiful afternoon here. No ball games, but our JV is on the road, correct?
Yeah, we do. Yeah, our JV is going to Camden tonight for a rescheduled game. They play at, I believe, at 5 o'clock at Camden, and then tomorrow night Camden's JV's coming here.
Oh, they're coming over here tomorrow.
Yep.
Okay, I didn't know that.
It's on the schedule.
Okay, so I'll carry that one. What time's that one tomorrow?
5:30. JV game here versus Camden, 5:30 tomorrow.
All right, very good. Well, we'll have that one live too then.
Yep.
That one got around me somehow.
It's on there.
And then Friday night we're going over to Brooks, over to Quitman, Georgia, 4 o'clock and 6:30. Correct?
That's right. There was some concern about rain in Brooks County on Friday, and so we thought of a possibility of possibly playing Thursday. And if that comes up, we will do that.
Okay, well, please let me know.
Of course.
Yeah.
If that comes up, we will do that. And if that comes up, then we'll have a JV game here, and we'll have a varsity game in Brooks County. So, but for right now, everything's still on track for 4 and 6 o'clock on Friday.
Well, if that turns out to be the case tomorrow, we'll travel. CSN will go with the varsity.
Okay.
We'll go with the varsity tomorrow, because obviously region varsity matchup. So we'll take care of that.
Sounds good.
I know our JV guys, they'll handle business over here as well.
Let's hope so.
Hey, our maidens last night, I know it's a little off subject, but they swept again last night.
That's good. Yeah. Slow pitch softball got it going on.
Coach Baxter's got them playing ball over there, doesn't he?
That's good.
Hey, we're going to take a quick break, Coach, and we'll be right back.
All right.
All right. You're watching the Coach Marchman Show on CSN. We'll be right back.
Whatever your view on the world's current happenings, there's no denying germs are everywhere. Whether it's coronavirus, the flu, a common cold, or just a stomach virus, contagious sickness is all around, and they each pose a certain risk to both our health and our livelihood. Why not take a safe and affordable step to help reduce those risks? If you want to help protect the spaces you enjoy and the people that enjoy them with you, or if you simply need an extra hand with cleaning, call Rogers Reflections today at 912-496-3343, and don't forget to like us on Facebook.
Allen Aldridge Insurance, located in Kingsland, Georgia, is proud to serve the communities of Charlton and Camden counties, offering life, home, car, and business insurance. See Andy Gowan today for your insurance needs. Phone 912-729-7600 for more information. Protecting you is what we do. Gowan Aldridge Insurance is a proud sponsor of the Charlton Sports Network. Seasons Floral, located at 4415 2nd Street North in Folkestone, Georgia, has all of your floral needs covered, from Valentine's to birthdays and weddings to life celebrations, proms, special occasions, or just to say you love that someone special. We deliver as well. Call 912-496-7043 and we'll assist you with any floral need at Four Seasons Floral.
Since 2009, Southeastern Automotive Group has been buying for and selling to most of the franchise dealerships in the area. What if you were able to bypass the big dealerships with the big markups? Buy direct from the supplier. Save thousands of dollars on your next vehicle purchase. Have a trade-in? No problem. With used vehicles in such high demand, Southeastern Automotive Group has dealers ready to buy your trade. If Southeastern Automotive Group doesn't have the perfect vehicle for you, using their vehicle locator program, they will have it shipped in without any hassle or haggling you hate. With over hundreds of thousands of cars available at auctions across the nation, your next vehicle purchase is just a click away. ESP Specialist in Fabrication is located at 169 Little Phoebe Church Road in Folkestone, Georgia. President Mark Pickering and his employees utilize the latest technology with a skilled workforce to supply customers with the best custom fabrication possible. Serving clients at home and abroad makes ESP a premier employer in Charlton County. For all your specialty and fabrication needs, contact ESP at 912-496-2583 today. They're also on Facebook at ESP Specialist Fabrication. ESP is a proud sponsor of Charlton Sportsnet.
All right, welcome back to the Coach Marchman Show. I'm Adam Bell, along with head coach Thad Marchman of the Charlton County Indians. 10-0, we just talked about that. Got a Brooks County Friday night doubleheader. Got the guys out here. They're hitting the field now. You got on them a little bit just now. We get them back out there on the field and get them going, but they're headed out to center now.
Yeah, we already started, and they're just. I was just making sure they were getting going on what we're doing next.
Yeah.
I wanted to mention teacher appreciation last night.
Yeah, last night.
Listen, I thought it was just a great thing, where the players, that players are asking the teachers to wear their jersey during the day so that they just show them that they appreciate them a little bit. The teachers got a kick out of it, and they they wore the jersey, their jersey to the game and at the school.
That was cool.
Yeah, it was good to see the teachers out here coming to watch their students and things like that, and also I was proud to have Coach Cruz out here throwing out the first pitch. J-Rock, 46 years service here in Charlton County.
Isn't that amazing?
He's retiring after this year. It is truly unbelievable. 46 years, and he's just had so many. His hat's been in so many rings, where he's been the head softball coach, head basketball coach for boys, head basketball coach for girls, athletic director. He's just really done a lot for the Charlton County community, and I just want I'm just proud that he was out here to throw out the first pitch.
Yeah.
Coach Graham sang the national anthem, and he did an excellent job of that. My mom has been requesting that he sing the national anthem for about a month now. So we got the win. That's great.
Yeah.
But there was a lot of other good stuff going on.
There was a whole lot of stuff going on
yesterday that was just good. Good for Charlton County baseball.
Oh, most definitely. Coach Cruz, we call him J-Rock. We do the broadcasting over there on football. And It's the J-Rock Express.
Yeah.
I don't know if he's going to let me keep the name or not. I might have to get with him and ask about that. But we caught J-Rock throwing out the first pitch.
Yeah.
Last night we called it a strike from out there at the press box.
Yeah. It was a good toss. Sean Russell made a good catch, let's say, behind the plate. All the players came by today and signed the ball for him, so
awesome.
It's just a good experience for the players, the teachers, and the students, I think.
Can you imagine being in one location 46 years? I mean, the kids that have come through here that his life has touched.
Yeah.
That's amazing. We're talking, 2 generations at least.
That's a long time, man.
That's awesome.
And he's still out here doing it. So he'll be doing it for the rest of the year. So
he's gonna. Coach Cruz and I talked during football season. He's gonna go spend some time and enjoy his grandchildren playing ball up in Appleton. And I think one of them's in the band, and the other one, is playing ball up there, whatever. So we wish him all the best moving forward. I'm sure he'll drop in on us every once in a while.
Yeah, I'm sure he will.
You do something for 46 years, it's going to be hard to just completely.
Hard to let go, yeah.
You have to sever it.
Yeah.
But congratulations to him. And on that note, congratulations to Coach Phillips, who was taking over that position next year.
Yeah, that's get some young blood in there.
Yeah,
so young blood. So we got the old guy and the young guy coming in. So that's good.
Is Coach Phillips young enough to go 46?
Sure he is.
I don't know how old he is, but congratulations to them and everything. Coach, what have we got going on baseball-wise? The Braves are done.
Yep.
The Braves are done. They finished with a big win over in Yulee the other night, 10-5.
Yeah, real proud of the season they had. A lot of improvement. A lot of new players on that team who haven't played a lot of baseball. But Coach Jones and Coach Swing really dedicated themselves to making those guys not only better baseball players, but a more disciplined team,
Yeah.
a more in shape team, and just prepared for what's coming next. So I'm looking forward to seeing those guys in the future, and really satisfied with how Coach Jones and Coach Swing handled
You're
that.
You're going to have some eighth graders
team.
coming up trying out for the JV squad next year.
Yeah, well, Eli is out here practicing with us now, so we always looking forward to the new crop coming in, and it should be exciting.
That'll be a lot of fun. Anytime you get to see those guys coming up, and that gives you a sense of pride too when you see, like you just talked about with Coach Jones and the job they're doing.
Mm-hmm.
You don't have to worry about things. They come up, they're ready.
Yeah, that's correct.
Part.
Yep, they know the expectation, and that is thanks to those coaches over there. So it's good, just good job by them. I tip my hat to those guys.
Yeah, you talked about last week how your coaches, you totally trust them, and like you got a JV game today over there in Camden, and you're right here and letting those guys go handle that.
Right. Well, that's right. You know, like I said, the Coach Graham, Coach Young, they've done a great job. The players have responded to them well, and they know what they're doing. So I'm proud of the way that JV team's playing too. There's a lot of them that. And we've done it several times that we can just snatch one off the bench and put them in the varsity game and feel comfortable with it. And that's the goal. You know, the goal of JV baseball is to become a varsity player.
Exactly.
And so those guys are working towards that, and they play well together, and they're continuing to improve, and that's thanks to Coach Young, Coach Young and Coach Swing. Coach Graham and Coach Young. So they're just doing a good job with that group and with the varsity group as well, because we do a lot of together stuff.
Yeah. Well, while we're on that subject of the JV guys getting opportunities in here, they've had several. You've gotten a lot of JV guys in lately, toward the end of ball games.
Yeah,
how do you think they're performing when they get in that situation?
All you can do is take advantage of the opportunity.
Right. Exactly.
We jumped in there last night, and Gage Renfro ripped the base hit immediately as soon as he got in the game. So and that's all you can do. And Dylan McAllister's taken advantage of several opportunities he's had when he's been in the game as well. Connor Lloyd's been in there a few times. Matter of fact, Connor Lloyd, we're looking to get him on the mound some more in varsity games. Awesome. Matter of fact, he's pitching tonight in the JV game. So, but it's just to prepare him for varsity innings, which I know he's going to be pitching. So, look for him to do another good job tonight and just move one step closer to being in a region competition.
And I hear you talking about the pitching a lot and the younger guys coming up. You're building that bullpen with this new region schedule. It's so demanding on the pitching staff.
Well, that's true. You play for now and prepare for later at the same time. I mean, last night Connor Nelson did not need to come out of the game. I mean, he was doing a great job. I mean, but we had a plan going into the game.
Yeah.
And so we stuck with the plan, and the plan was for Shikario to pitch last night, and because we thought it's important he get in there, and we did that, and we'll have a plan for Friday night too. So and if everybody does their job, we can stick to the plan and continue to move forward by doing the best we can to win the game, and preparing at the same time to win the next series, which is sometimes very difficult to do those things together. But so far, our players have responded in the proper way on the mound, and I'm proud of that progress.
While we're talking about on the mound, we were talking out there during the game the other night. We weren't quite sure of the answers. I want to ask you, can you explain the pitch count rules to us and the days in between and so forth to the fans that might not know?
So basically you have a chart. If you throw a certain amount of pitches, like 0 to 35, if you throw 35 pitches, you got to wait a day before you can pitch again. If you throw less than that, you don't have to wait a day. And then it ramps up to 65 and then 85, and then the max is 110. So if you throw 110 pitches on the 110th pitch, or once you've thrown 110 pitches, you have to come out of the game. And then you cannot pitch again. You have to have 3 full days rest. So you can't pitch again until the 4th day.
I got it.
Right. And so those might not be the 110 is the exact number, but the other numbers might not be the exact number. But we stay below those numbers. For many reasons.
You don't have to worry about
it. And there's a chart, and we have to log in the number of pitches after every game into a website. So every coach has to go in and log in after a home game and put in your pitch count numbers. So that's how the league keeps up with the pitch counts of everybody.
Yeah.
So everybody, you know if someone's how many they have left, so on and so forth. Not only just your team, but other team as well.
Well, the reason why we asked that, we were curious, and it had nothing to do with us. It was Turner when we were playing Turner the other night.
Yeah.
We thought about why we couldn't quite figure out why he was changing pitchers, because the first young man he had up during that one game that was close to begin with, I thought he was doing a pretty good job, of keeping the game competitive. Right. And we were trying to figure out, well, maybe it's pitch count. So that's why I wanted to ask you.
Yeah,
I didn't know why they pulled him.
Yeah, and another thing too is I listened to your broadcast, and you guys were wondering why we were holding runners.
Yeah, I was curious about that.
And not just scoring.
Right.
Well, I just don't think there's any reason to beat someone 30-0 or 35-1. I don't think that's part of high school baseball. Yeah. I think high school baseball is about doing the best you can, putting the best product on the field,
right, and
then proving you're the better team. Once you've proven you're the better team, then there's no reason to continue to prove.
I got you.
And so for me, it's an opportunity to, if we're going to score any more runs, we're going to earn them. We're not going to take advantage of a mistake once we've already proven that we're better in this game. And so that's why we do that. And it's not necessarily to get somebody in at bat. That's not what it's for. Okay. It's just we stop them because we don't need to continue.
You don't want to run it up.
That's exactly right. That's exactly right. Because sometimes,
I appreciate that explanation.
Sometimes you just, your team just don't have it, and there's no need to just bury them and bury them when you've already proven that, you're the better team, which is the purpose of the game. The game is
we had wondered about that. We were wondering, well, maybe he's just trying to look at other people. We thought maybe you were trying to look at the JV guys, So we were kind of curious about that.
I felt that, we've done enough. Now, if they find a way to get back in the game, then we're going to try to get going again. But I just feel like that, the goal is to win the game. And once you've proven that you're the better team in that game, then you don't need to continue to. They're high school kids. You know what I mean? They're not grown ups.
Demoralizing them.
That's exactly right.
Well, I appreciate that explanation because I was curious about that, but we just assumed it was, the one thing. But that's cool.
Yeah.
I'm glad you addressed that.
Yeah.
Thanks a lot.
Sure.
On that note, we're going to take one more break, and then we'll hit our final segment when we come back.
Okay.
Is that all right?
Yeah.
All right, we'll be right back. You're watching the Coach Marchman Show on CSN.
Why buy from the new Walker Jones Used Car Mega Center?
We'll treat you like good friends and neighbors should. That's the Walker Jones way.
Plus, a lot of our employees here at Walker Jones have been working 10, 20, even 30 years serving our community.
And we'll always get you the best price possible. At Walker Jones Mega Center, we have all makes and models.
Walker Jones Used Car Mega Center on Memorial Drive in Waycross and online at walkerjones.com.
The Running Bear Outpost, located in the heart of Traders Hill Campground in Folkestone, Georgia, at 1388 Tracy's Ferry Road, just yards from the St. Mary's River, where there's great fishing, boating, beach fun, and more. We have all of your camping needs, from ice and snow cones to boiled peanuts, drinks, snacks, and so much more. Charcoal, Coleman fuel, and camping supplies. Come and join the river or camp with us under these peaceful, majestic oaks for just $20 a night, full hookup for RVs and campers, or $10 a night for tent camping. We look forward to seeing you in the Running Bear Outpost. Come out and relax a spell.
Years, Georgia's electric membership cooperatives have made Friday night football electrifying. As the official energy provider of the GHSA, Georgia's EMCs are proud to support high school athletics in the communities we serve, standing behind every hike, every completed pass, and every team celebration. Because we know that today's high school athletes are tomorrow's local leaders. Georgia's EMCs.
Okefenokee Sportsman is locally owned by Fred and Rolling Coley, who have loyally served the people of Folkestone, Georgia, and surrounding counties for 17 years. Hunting and fishing supplies, as well as live bait, are our specialties. Join us on Saturday, October the 10th from 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. to mix and mingle with vendors from the hunting industry and enjoy live music from Matt Knowles. Local, loyal, and laid back. Okefenokee Sportsman.
Whatever your view on the world's current happenings, there's no denying germs.
All right, welcome back to the Coach Marchman Show. Coach, I was looking ahead at the schedule while we were on the commercial break. We've got Irwin County next week. I know you're not looking past Friday. I know that. I've already learned better than that. But it's going to be a hot dog night and home game next Tuesday night.
You're right. I would have to look at the schedule. I know 75% hot dog night's coming up. I know people look forward to that. We got the teachers free hot dogs last night for Teacher Appreciation Night. So we've been bringing in some of that coleslaw from Quick Chick and put it on the hot dogs and the hamburgers and stuff like that. So I hope people are looking forward to that. It should be a fun time. And I do know that I'm not sure who's next, but I do know Irwin's having a good year. I think they're like 13-1 right now.
Yeah.
They're generally coached well and they play hard and they're generally in the hunt. And here they are, I do believe that set is a Tuesday night here and a Friday night at their place.
Yeah.
And Irwin's a tough place to play. So we'll just have to, we'll prepare for that next week or whenever it comes up. But right now we're thinking about Brooks and the best way to take care of business with them on Friday.
Yeah, that's going to be a good contest. Road trip. About 2.5 hours, 2 hours, 15-minute ride.
Everywhere's 2 hours away. It seems like to me, like every single one.
We wouldn't know how to act if we were in Jacksonville. We're 15 minutes away from the next school, would we?
Yeah, that's true.
Can you imagine getting home before midnight from a ball game?
Well, I had that. When I was in Gwinnett County, everything was close by. So every school's 10 minutes from you. So, but it's not so bad. We got to travel a little bit, but that's all right. They have to travel too. So we just got to go and take care of business, do the best you can when you get there.
Well, we've just looking ahead a little bit. The over Irwin, when we go over there this past fall, Irwin gave me permission to come stream over there on the baseball field.
Okay.
So we'll be over there with y'all for baseball unless something has changed since then.
Right.
I have permission to go over there. So,
right.
So we'll be over there for that one anyway.
Yeah, that's good. That's good.
Yes, we're excited about that. Fundraisers, you still have jerseys and everything, hats, whatnot in here for sale in the concession stand?
Yeah, we have those Richardson 112 trucker hats. They should be in 2 weeks. I ordered them last week, so they should be in a couple weeks. Those are $20. We have T-shirts and things like that. And I think what we're going to do is I think in a couple weeks we're going to put old jerseys for sale in the concession stand.
Okay.
Like jerseys we don't wear anymore. From the past, and so that I think that might be a good deal. And we're also considering doing a movie night on the Diamond and a pork chop sandwich thing together.
Bring it all together.
Where we have a movie out here on the baseball field and do pork chop sandwiches as well.
That'd be a fun night.
So yeah, do it on a weekend, and we're looking last week in April for that. Okay. So that's something to look forward to. Other than that, that's all I can think of on the fundraisers right now. But those hats were a hot commodity, and the trucker hat I was wearing last week, and so we'll have some more of those in soon, and so hopefully people can get their hands on one of those.
I just had an idea for a fundraiser, but I don't know if it's doable or not. You were talking about the jerseys. Maybe get LJ somebody to sign one.
Yeah.
Auction that
thing
off.
Auction off. Yeah, that is a good idea. Get Jack to sign one too. Hey, get Trevor to sign one. Get them all to sign one. Yeah, that's a good idea. Get all your
college guys to sign one too. There you go.
That's a good idea.
Maybe sign their old numbers.
LJ, I'm sure somebody'd love to get their hands on the one from LJ. That'd be great. Yeah, that's a good idea.
Yeah, and the businesses around here could hang them in their stores.
Yeah,
that'd be cool. like they do the football jerseys. Do the baseball jerseys like that.
Yeah, that's right.
That'd be cool. So what? Anything else we got going on, Coach? It's kind of quiet out there right now.
Yeah, they're picking up balls and things like that out there. Yeah. I just want to make one more mention about our pitching staff. Kind of coming around. Trent Gray's kind of steadied things for us there, and we've now started him in game 1, game 2, and game 3. Connor Nelson moves in as another starter we can use in region games, and Gant Geiger and Tristan Herring, both of those guys have just been really doing the job when they get on the mound. They're going right at people, pitching with a lot of confidence, and it makes our defense better. And it also gives the offense some confidence that we don't have to score a bunch. But we're going to have to score a bunch at some point, so the offense has got to turn it up a little bit.
Yeah.
But, Tristan, Gant, and Trent have really done a good job to kind of put an anchor on that rotation. But now, Connor's proven that he can jump in that rotation as well. So it really gives us some options against region opponents. And I think that if we can continue at that pace, that if we can find a way to get in the playoffs, that it'll really benefit us then as well.
Oh, definitely. Yeah, I think that's the positive side to all this 3-game. I call them 3-game series.
Right. Yeah.
This region it really preps you for the playoff run.
Yeah.
With the pitching rotation and with the way our region schedules, to me, it's kind of benefited us a little bit with the opponents how it's laid out. You've really been able to work on the pitching rotation.
Yeah, it's a good point.
You know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying. So.
But it does give you a false sense of confidence. It could, you know what I mean? Because
I can see where you can say that.
The competition ramps up. Are we going to be able to ramp up with the competition? That's the question. And I'm challenging my players right now to don't play down to the competition.
Yeah.
Come to work, ready to move fast, be smooth, make plays, be loud, and
Can't
just get it
take
done.
anybody for granted.
Yeah, that's right. Don't take anybody for granted. Just get out here and let's work.
Because it's going to get tough.
That's right. It's going to
get tough. So we got to be ready, especially on the offensive side of the ball. Real quick, one thing we haven't talked about yet on the 2 shows is your speed on the bases.
Mm-hmm.
You've got some guys flying around, stealing out there. Colby's huge out there. It seems like from first to second to third on the steals, and really aggressive on the base running when you get them on.
Yeah, I really don't know anything about that. Colby runs well.
Yeah.
Tristan runs well. Wade runs well.
Yeah.
They run well.
That's all I'm going to get on that, isn't it?
Yeah, I don't. If we're able to advance, and that's great. Hopefully, it improves our chances of scoring. But we just like to try to be aggressive and just do the best we can on the bases. So.
All right. That's all I'm going to get on that one. Okay, well, we'll go with that, Coach. Anything else you want to do before we sign out?
No, man, I appreciate it.
I appreciate it as usual. We'll see you next Wednesday if possible.
Yeah, sounds good.
All right, and we'll have it on our Facebook page. When's the latest you'll know about the Thursday or Friday situation?
That's a good probably midday Thursday.
Midday Thursday?
Yeah, midday tomorrow because well, actually, no. If I don't know by tonight, then because we won't be able to make arrangements. So it's Wednesday. So yeah, I was thinking today was Tuesday for some reason. Today's Wednesday. So if I don't know anything different by tonight,
then we'll post it on our Facebook on our sports pages whether we're tomorrow or Friday in Brooks. We'll
you know
post
what?
That later tonight when I hear from you.
Actually, I already got a text message that
you?
everything's planning for Friday as usual. So
all right.
That text message.
That's semi-live on CSN. Another scoop.
Yeah, there it is.
We'll be getting scoops
we're
later.
just going to go with a regular schedule.
All right. So Friday night. So Thursday night, Camden here.
Tomorrow night, 5:30, JV Camden here. And JV's right now on their way to Camden to play them now.
All right, appreciate it, Coach.
All right, man.
We'll see you. We'll see you Friday night in Brooks County.
Quitman, I think. Is that right?
Georgia.
Quitman, Georgia. That's it. All right.
Out in the middle of nowhere. Have a great day, everybody. Thank you for watching the Coach Marchman Show.